Hi guys, today we'll be making bread. I know I've done this video before about bread, but this one's different. This is like hot dog bread, the basic bread. So a lot of you guys asked me to do it, so here it is. The ingredients you'll be needing are 2 1/4 cup all-purpose flour or bread flour, 2 teaspoon yeast, 3/4 cup of warm water, 2 teaspoons salt, 2 teaspoons sugar, 1/4 cup of oil, any kind you like. I use mazola. First, we'll take the 3/4 cup of warm water and we're gonna put in the 2 teaspoons of yeast. Then we add the 2 teaspoons of sugar. I couldn't tell which one was a salt or sugar, so I just tasted it and then I found out which was sugar. So we put the sugar in there and we mix. After mixing, we're gonna put a top on the surface and we're gonna leave it there for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes pass, we're just gonna take our flour and we're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of salt and we're just gonna mix it. Then we pour our liquid mixture and we're gonna put into this mixture here. And we mix. Make sure you mix correctly so nothing's like clumpy. Now we're gonna put it in the mixer because it's very hard to mix with our hand. So we're just gonna put it in this machine. We're gonna use like this hook shape to mix this. We're gonna mix it for around 8 minutes on light mixing. Before we do that, we're just gonna add our oil, which is 1/4 cup of oil, any kind like I said, and now we mix. After the 8 minutes of mixing, you're gonna look at the texture. It looks like this. It's very soft. Everything's mixed correctly. Then when we take it out with our hands, we're just gonna knead it into a little ball, just like that. Now we're just gonna take some oil, we're gonna brush it around our bowl so that the dough doesn't stick to it and it's easier for us to grab after we leave it in there. We're going to leave it in the bowl and we're gonna wrap it and leave it there until it gets big. After an hour where it got big, we're just gonna take it out. Now we're just gonna cut it into halves. Every time we do a half, we're gonna half it up again. We just keep cutting up in half until we go to 8 pieces. And each piece is about 72 grams. Now we roll it up and just watch how I do it. Make sure to put flour so the dough doesn't stick to the wood. Now before we put it in the oven, we're just going to take some oil and we're just going to brush it on each piece for a golden look. Then we will cover it with saran wrap for about 45 minutes to an hour. Now as you could see, it got kind of big, so we're just gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes on 380 and in Egypt 180. Once you see a golden brown look on the surface, that's when you know it's done. And I'm just going to take some oil again, we're going to brush it on the surface. And that's the easiest bread ever and most tastiest bread. You can eat it by itself without anything. And we're just going to cut it through to see the texture inside. Very soft. You can use it for hot dogs, any kind of sandwich. Very easy to open. And here's the next day, just to show you guys the texture. It's very soft, very easy to open like this. And it's as tasty as if you just made it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow all my social pages and comment because I'd like to know your thoughts.